Well, there we are once again. It is Monday and we're back on stream. Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you are having a fantastic week so far, as young as it may be for you, and that you had a great weekend. My name is Scowling and we're here for some flesh and blood gameplay today, and unexpectedly we'll also open up a box of Super Slam, so that'll be good. Hey Al, your flight got cancelled. Oh no. Oh no. I hope you get one soon. That sucks. I hope you can get coming home soon. I bet you're keen at this point. Well, what a weekend. What a weekend it was. It was a very exciting calling in Seattle with a top 8 which featured many different heroes. We had Kayo reach Living Legend through a win at Battlehard in Vienna. Finally, that hero is gone. Which make 2025 the bloodiest year in Flesh and Blood's history with heroes going Living Legend, right? Somebody fact check me on that. Hey, Advent of Cosplay, how are you? Good to see you. We got a new one, but that one's also delayed. Ooh, how bad is the delay? How bad is it? So, on top of that, we also got a ban and restricted announcement, which I thought was going to be very well perceived because a lot of people were complaining about them being tired of the meta. And now I wake up on Monday morning and I see my social media feed full of people complaining. I was like, they literally said in the dev talk they're just doing this because they think the meta could use a bit of a shake-up, and that's, I thought, what we were asking for? So I'm very confused. I was like, yes, change it, but not my heroes. Leave my hero alone. Leave all the other heroes, yes, but leave my hero alone. I have some sympathy for you, El. I know how much you love and how much you've been maining Syndra, so I do have sympathy. But I'm confused. Can I do a track request? No. Because I need to keep it clean so I don't get copyright strikes. I'm very sorry, but this is basically a playlist that is just one copyright-free song after another. However, if there's a song that you want me to listen to, Blighter, then just send it to me in Discord and I'll happily listen to it after stream. About 2 hours. Ooh, so it keeps being pushed back. Oh, your girl did nothing wrong? No, I mean... So here's my hot take, right? Yes, it is a copyright thing. If you do a ban and so the meta is very balanced, right? So you have Verdance, you have Gravy, and you have maybe like or Marionette, and then you have Syndra at the top. And if you want to do something about that, you have to hit all those heroes. If you do not hit one of them, then that tier just completely takes over the meta. So you have to hit all 4 decks to some degree. Now, I don't know how hard it hits each hero. I don't know how easy they can segue and all that, but if you want to do something, you have to do all of them. And it's good. It's been a while since I managed to watch your stream. No, I noticed. Baby's sleeping now. Oh, congratulations. Is that a new baby? If yes, congratulations. I'm glad that you get a few minutes. I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm doing very, very well. My back is healed, or much better. So for the last 3-4 weeks, I had like excruciating back pain. But I was actually able to work out a little bit yesterday, and it's much better. It's just a whole, oh, Wrath is 2 powers ridiculous, so we're restricted to 1 and banning all 3 brands is overkill. I think they were trying to be light touch with the bans. Now, I don't know how this impacts all of these heroes in detail because I haven't really played them. My plan was actually, depending how the BnR turns out to play Syndra in the RTN season, but now that obviously has changed. I don't know. 5 months? Aw, congratulations. That's awesome. So, today we will play a few games of RKO. I think Brutes got a lot better. because Kayo was already on the cusp of breaking into those top heroes, and now those top heroes got taken down a notch. Now, in my opinion, that should make Kayo Armed and Dangerous better. I also feel like RKO was already like a dark horse. We saw it this weekend. One of them went top 8. Although I do have to say the Dorinthia game that we saw on stream, like that Dorinthia drew really badly. Like really badly. But still, he's got game. And I think at this point, I can copium at this, that I can play one of my beloved brutes in the upcoming season. I may even be able to play Reinar. Although I've been doing much better on RKO, so I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. Maybe I need Sigma to come in here and tell me about how Reinar is looking. You're gonna train so hard to win RTN just to spike Gottlieb? That's the attitude. That's the attitude we need. I'm a huge Syndra main and I hate Wrath. I don't want to have those 1 card 7 or more value. Bloodrush Bellow is like a necessary evil to keep brutes in shape. Yeah, but you know, RK doesn't use Bloodrush Bellow. And there's some interesting meat axe lists going around without Bloodrush Bellow, so we'll see. Katsu, best ninja after BnR, fight me? Ooh, that's a hot take. How you doing, Doc Lord? How are you doing? Good to see you again. I didn't see the video, but I know that the list that I played last week was Carlos's list. Oh, just open up the drawer by accident. I didn't see it. I have to admit. But I did play the deck. And I had Sigma here coaching me, so I have to watch it though. I have to watch it. Good. Alright, so we're gonna open up a box of Super Slam. Right, El? We need to get into the training right now. So I have a box of Super Slam sitting here that I'm going to open. The reason why I have this box to open up on stream today is because I ordered 2 boxes from a shop which was selling them very cheap. I got 2 boxes at £50 each, which is very cheap. Usually a box goes for like at least like 75, 85 pounds around there, just for comparison. So getting a box of the newest set at £50 is like mind-blowing. So I ordered 2 boxes. I get my 2 boxes on Friday. And well, online the order doesn't show as fulfilled. And I was like, sure, whatever. You know, it's like they're just catching up, whatever. Then today I get a message from Royal Mail. I'm getting a box. I'm getting a package. It's like, what? And then the notification for my box delivery update saying it's arriving today. I was like, what? What? So I wait what happens. Just wait and see what happens. And I get a ring. The postman is there. Gives me a box. In it, 2 boxes of Super Slam. So now I have 4 boxes of Super Slam at £100. Which makes, for those who are good at math out there, makes £25 per box. My back has been much better, El. Thank you. Still not 100%, but much better. So I was like, you know what? I could just be quiet and not say anything, right? I could just enjoy this, not say anything. It's not my fault. They made a mistake. It's not my fault, right? And you could argue it's like I could have done that. But after about 2 or 3 hours, it's like it doesn't sit right with me. It just doesn't sit right with me. So I was like, okay, let me reach out to the shop. I mean, like, it's, you know, even at the £50, you know, it's so cheap. I can, you know, luckily I'm in a financial situation where I can just buy another 2 boxes, right? So I reach out to them. The email bounces back. The email doesn't work. So I contact them on Facebook and I'm like, guys, you sent me, I think you sent me 2 boxes accidentally. So let me know how much I owe you. Let me know where I can send the money and I'll pay for them. And 5 minutes later, they get back to me. It's like, you know, don't worry about it. It happened because we're busy. Christmas rush. Don't worry about it. Just keep the boxes. I was like, what the F? Whoa, really? I was like, that's too good. And so, of course, I mean, I have to shield them quickly, right? I don't think anyone here is... Wait, actually, I don't remember what they're called. Greek Cart Goblin. Cart Goblin. That's them in the UK. I have to shout them out because, you know, they basically sold me 4 boxes of Flesh and Blood for £25. They still have a few Super Slam. So if you want to buy them, actually they still have 31 boxes in stock and they're still at £50. Now, obviously they're not my locals, and I will go down to my locals and get some stuff as well, but, you know, I mean, this is if you're in the UK, this is a very, very good offer, and they done me right, so here we are. Super nice, right? Right, Nathaniel? Super nice, yeah. Merry Christmas to me, indeed. Yeah. They're newer to Fab? I think they are. I think they are. I've never heard of them. Honestly, when I ordered here, I thought this may be a scam. I thought I'd never heard of them. I was looking at their web shop and was like, I don't know them. And this is like, this is an offer that's almost too good. I was like, am I going to get these boxes or not? But then somebody said, no, actually I know them and I ordered stuff from them before and I'm, you know, they're... Yeah. The closest Spellbound? No. No, you're thinking of a different place. This is not that place. They're up north somewhere. I think they're around Northampton. I know what you... There's a new place in London called Goblin something as well. This is not them. Yeah, you know... Where are they? They are... reject all. In Loughborough. Loughborough? Listen, guys. Listen, guys. I am not British. How do you pronounce his name? I don't know. Like, there's too many letters in here. You probably don't say half the letters in this word, right? There's a... or something. I don't know. Loughborough? Loughborough? Are you serious? That's how it's pronounced. That's what I'm trying to say, right? How is this? How? I mean, I know how and I know why, but it's still funny. Still funny. So yeah, so obviously they're up here by Birmingham, and I'm down here in London. And I think Cart Goblin, the other one is... So Spellbound is around down here. You have here... Over here in Roman Roads. So this is P9, my locals is here. In Roman Road. And then P9 is somewhere down here. And I think there's another Goblin shop somewhere down here. Anyway, English language, hard. All right, let's get into the box here. I have to reach over a little bit. My camera's in a weird position because I don't want to show you Workplace shout out. I mean P9. You gotta shout out P9. It's an excellent shop. Great staff working there, and honestly, they do right by their players. Really nice community there as well. TO is great. Really, no complaints. Really, no complaints. And, you know, being able to walk over on a Saturday to go play in Flesh and Blood within 10 minutes. You work there. You do indeed, Al. All right, so what we'll do is we'll open them upside down, right? And then I'll take the top one and put it at the back. Now, obviously, now we know it's a token, right? But if it's something good, it'll have the Flesh and Blood card back, and we'll get to it last, because we don't want to spoil the whole pack by just going through it. I'm sorting out I think the rares and the foil. I probably have everything else that I need. I probably have all the rares. Maybe I'm missing a few, but they're both smart and attractive. I mean, I wouldn't say anything else. See, so this is right. So I put the front card, which is the money card, to the back. And now this could be a token. It could be a... How you say... It could be a... bait. Or it could be a bubble. But exactly, Croc Bubble. But it could be something good, right? So we'll just go through it. I mean, I'm not going to go through these cards in detail. We all know these cards by now. But do you think, like, I didn't think they were going to sell that bad that it's like 50. Ooh, all right. So we have Cheetah's Charm here, which is super rare. These charms are not finding any play, which makes me a little bit sad. So we'll put the super rares in a separate pile. Rare, and then a Majestic. Ooh, Blood Follows Blade. I think that's a good first hit. When it comes to expansion slot, I think the Blood Follows Blade is pretty good. You have a playmap for that? Blood Follows Blade? Oh, wait. Thank you, Lilian. Appreciate it. Thank you. And that's another thing, right? So, if you go to a card shop and you want to grab a pack, right? You can feel the front side of the pack, and you can feel this ridge. So, if you want to avoid packs that don't have this in it, and you want to try and gamble for something, you know, that it's one of the reasons why I don't like what LSS did here with where they put these cards. Like, you shouldn't be able to touch the pack and be like, oh, I know if there's something good in there or not. Rares. I mean, obviously you shouldn't do that. I don't encourage you to do it, but you know people are gonna do it. You super hope they're changing it back. Yeah, I don't like the way that... I don't like how they're doing it in this. Little rant here. The superior and the best way to pack packs is simply 4 commons, or the commons at the front. Then you have the rare. Then you have the... No, you have the equipment. So commons. Then you have the equipment. Then you have the rare. Then you have the rare or higher. Then you have the foil slot. Then you have the expansion slot. And then you have the token. That is the most superior way of packing packs, fight me. That's the best way. Exactly. Part of the thrill is like, why would you want the money? Like, why would you want this up front? Why? Like, it's... Come on, guys. It's gambling, right? This is gambling. And we're here for the thrill of opening the pack. We don't want to see immediately if it's something good. Oh, the second... second charm there. I don't think I have that one. Well, the charms see no play because the heroes see no play. Yeah, but Lilian, none of the heroes actually play the charm. Even if you're weird like me and you actually play them. That's so I can go through and touch every pack in the opening. I'll just... That kind of gross. It is Nathaniel, right? It is. It is. It shouldn't be that way. Right, let's see. Ooh, short shrift. What is a shrift? I don't know. Instill fear. Oh, I think I'm missing this in foil. Oh, show strength. Let's go. That's another good hit. That's another good hit. I think that's one of the ones that actually retained value. Most cards dropped quite a bit in value in this set, but I think show strength is still holding pretty good. Hey, Terrell, how you doing? Live charm is good. Oh, really? I've never seen... Live was top 8 in Vienna? Live was top 8 at the Calling Seattle. I'm coping hard. I'm coping hard. On that hero. I really want to play him for RTN season. Another foil. Cheap shot. And just 2 rares. Pleiades is decent. I think Pleiades can be okay. I was fatigued by Pleiades in my armory on the weekend. It was something to behold. Although I think I probably would have beaten the deck if I would have known what they were doing in sideboarding. If I would have brought enough cards. Oh, Song of Sinew. Really love the art on this card. Really, really like this. And it's a playable super rare. I think I'm missing quite a few of those super rares still. They're not that easy to get all of them. A lot of value. Yeah. I'm surprised this didn't get open because X-Pack slot is really good. Is it though? Is it? I feel it's decent. There's a lot of cards in the expansion slot, but are they really being used that much? I guess, all in all, it's just like Brute and Guardians are just not classes people play. Hope you get a more Pleiades. The art is amazing. I want to see it. I mean, obviously, I'm secretly hoping for it, right? I'm secretly hoping for it. But I mean, it's so rare. It's so rare. I'm not holding my breath. It would be absolutely amazing to open that. The reprints are really good, but the reprints are so reprinted that they're actually super cheap now. Steel Victory, obviously very good cards, especially for me as RKO enjoyer. I mean, Felling of the Crown, how much is it now? It's like in single digits, right? It used to be, what, like 60, 70? If you don't play Brutal Guardians or my local meta would like to have a word with you. You're doing now, you will see if it's a Marvel, even you put it in the back. Marvel, true. Yeah, true. But not legendaries. Or majestics. So it keeps a bit of mystique. I did open up a young Tough Nut off stream. Ooh, Steel Victory in foil. Nice. So that goes in the foil pile. Because every now and then, you know, when I feel like I deserve it, I open up a pack off stream, because why not? And of course, I open up the hot stuff off stream. I should be forbidden. Somebody should lock away all the packs when I'm offline. Alright, so this one could be something. We could have something here. Like a cold foil legendary. Or a Fable. Cold foil Fable? I mean, who knows? Punching Gloves. Unexpected backhand. A rare, and I got baited. I think I fixed the double sound, right? I think I fixed that. Young heroes being worth something is nice with Sage. I meant to grab those heroes when they were cheap. Did they go up a lot in price? Oh, another token. I didn't check because I thought... I think... No, I did actually check. I think Tough Nut is like 15. But Tough Nut doesn't get played, of course, right? So that's a whole different story. Overbearing Presence. Disperse in foil. I think I'm missing that. Another super rare. And then a Vigorous Roar. Alright, so we're about halfway through the box and we've got 2 Majestics so far. Flashback! Burst! It can only get better from here. This isn't the pack. Well, at least for something super spicy. Mighty. Darling of the Crown. Oh, Big Bully. I don't know why I made that sound. It's not. I thought it was a Majestic. It's not. Right, halfway through. I wish my young mall was cheap. Icelander is expensive. Oh yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, I mean that makes sense. How much does that go for? How was your weekend, Burst? Right, okay. Another potential hit. Man. The newest reveal, like the spoilers from the weekend. What is the... I didn't think they were going to reprint the boots already. That is pretty surprising. And the headpiece, I forget its names. Like, dude, that art. That art. What? That is... a Majestic. Okay, so let's see. The rare. And light up the leaves. That's good. Okay, so we've got... You know what? These are three really good hits so far. We don't have a lot. For 70. Wow, how far back was this? I mean, exactly, if you know what, if you like the bling and you're gonna play the hero, then why not? Prism tanked. The art is so good, right? So wait, so... What was it again? This art... It's just like, this is so good. I need this. Like, I need this. I need this. I don't care how, but I'll get it. I'll get it. You need everything? No, that's not true. That's not true. There's a lot of bling that I don't have. But it's a very, very beautiful card. By the way, Lillian, how have you been? It's been a little while since I've seen your name pop up. I mean, I was away, right? And then last week. Yeah. I don't think you were here last week. She was 180, now to 115. You mean that's a prism in the gem packs, right? Victor's already Shelter and Victor's Fed were in the same set and they're both being rimped and compared. That's a good point, Doc Lord. That's a really good point. I'm feeling so well myself. I've been just taking these. That makes sense. I hope you're feeling better. I see locals. A vigorous mashup in foil. And then we have a couple of rares, full bravado and shining something. Shining something. Let me just fix the piles here a little bit so they don't fall all over each other. I don't know if I'll be able to get a case of pen now. I hope you do. I hope you do. But obviously the price going up isn't gonna help, right? Right, so. Do we have something in this? Maybe. Maybe. Booze, powering and still. How's your house going, by the way? First, you making progress? I was gonna say, especially now with winter approaching, right? But I guess Florida doesn't really get winter, so it doesn't really matter what time of year it is. I guess you're probably happy when hurricane season is over. Turn the crowd grateful and a good nurture brutality. I actually gifted 3 of these to a new player because they're like 50 cents or something. They're so cheap. Hey, a golden gate! That's my 3rd. Oh no. Oh no. That's not what you want to see. I'm praying that they will have boxes and packs at the London price wall. I want all the packs. So, listen, my theory is, because they're basically making the set legal for the calling, they have to have packs on the price wall, right? Surely, they wouldn't make it that you can only get packs through buying the package, right? Because that would be such an unfair advantage for people who can do that, right? I feel like they have to have it on the price wall. Coming out along slowly, doing floors now. Nice. What kind of floor are you putting in? Ground of Spring, Chest Puff. Brr. Chest Puff. Ooh, a cutting retort. Also pretty cheap, but I always like seeing generic... that's a rare, right? Yeah. Generic Majestics. There's always potential. Floating floors. Alright. Everyone who wants to take the calling serious is going to buy the 2-box package. You kind of have to, right? Also, James White did say to a message from Pablo Pinto on Twitter that they're going to spoil all the cards, small problem, that are relevant to the calling, so in the format before the event, which should be a lot, right? Because that's basically all commons and all rares. If I can't pen, there's a chance to just get a Fable. Do we know what the Fable is? No, we don't, right? No, they never show that. Ooh, another card that is something potentially. They said you can pre-order boxes at London. There has been nothing about it being in a price wall, though. I mean, I know you can get the package with either 1 or 2 boxes. I didn't know you could pre-order. So they said you can pre-order to pick up the price wall? Hey, pockets! The Fable I need for Dory. Oh, okay. So relative... I mean, it would be nice if they start spoiling things around Christmas, right? As a Christmas gift. Ooh. Shiny rare. And a super rare, Escalate Violence. Hey! Oh. Hold Firm is our cold foil. Hold Firm. We may still get something. There's like 4 packs left. So far, this has been a very disappointing box. Yeah, 4 packs left. This is not a good box. But at £25 per box, listen, I cannot complain. The package is basically the pre-order. Were you playing post BnR? Pockets, I'm coping on RKO, but likely I should probably just play Kayo Armed and Dangerous, right? Stamp of Authority. It's a pretty good one. I hope they stop the strong generic fables. They're a bit of a problem of how expensive they are. Yeah, no, yeah, I think I agree. I would rather see class-specific fables or talent. Hello, angelic attendant. Fancy seeing you here. This time not in cold foil. As I open from a random pack in the US. Which brute is good into Azalea? That's probably a good pick. Ah, that's a good question. That's a good question. Alright, another one with a chance. But sadly, no Marvel. Have you been, Pockets? You had a nice weekend? Kids up for the holidays? Edge of their seats if we get something in the last couple of packs. Oh, look, there it is. The fabled cracked bubble bamboozling me to think there's something good in this box. Basil is probably one of the best decks. Nice, so now that Kano is gone, you don't bring in Arcane Barrier anymore, but for him, now you bring it in for Azalea. Never give up. 1 pack left. There could be something good in there. Never give up. I think Azalea is probably a good pick, yeah. So then the question is, what counts as Azalea? Well, I mean, KO Armed and Dangerous was pretty good already. No, this was a very weak box. So I think he's going to be up there as well. But again, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. Weak box. So basically, wait, what? We got 6 Majestics. That's it. Oh, I'm glad I didn't pay full price for this. Oh, I'm glad I didn't pay full price. That is not where you want to be. Dio? Oh, Dio is strong, of course, yeah. Great weekend. Hot chocolate, setting up the tree with the family yesterday. Currently organizing inventory for sales and prepping for pen. Good. Slippy? I've played against Slippy. I'm not impressed. I've a lot of CM credit, but I want to buy Bling and... I mean, you should play... I mean, it depends. It depends what's important to you, right? But again, keep in mind, Pockets, this box cost me £25. You weren't here, right? I ordered 2 boxes. They sent me 4. When I let them know that they sent me 4 in accident, they just gifted me the 2 boxes that got to me in error. You know what? I'll take it. Give me 60 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna clean up the mess real quick, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll start with some flesh and blood. Play. Where's the right button? Here's the right button. I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. Okay, so what I was saying was... Thanks for letting me know, no sound. What I was saying was, like, I was thinking about Veet, by the way, hi Veet, about not telling them, because, like, it's their mistake, right? But then I thought about it for a little bit longer. It's like, running running a card game shop is so hard. Like, it's retail. You're sitting, like, all the money you're spending is, like, you're sitting, like, all of that money sits on your shelves. So when you need to buy the new set, you may actually not have the money to buy the new set because that money is still sitting on your shelf, right? And what if, like, a good set, oh great, good set, you sell out, great, right? Bad set, you gotta buy it anyway because you don't know if it's good or bad or people want it or not. So then suddenly that sits on your shelf and you have to sell it for 50, which is probably not profitable for them. It's a really, really hard business. And I was like, no, listen. It's almost Christmas. I'm not gonna make it harder for them than I have to. And I want to support any card game shop that supports Flesh and Blood, right? I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that guy. How you doing, It's? I don't think I'm muted anymore, right? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Card shop I go to was started a couple of friends. I've seen firsthand how hard it is. See, yes, exactly. I mean, that's my point, right? First or second. Good luck, have fun. First or second? We'll go second. Good now. My recommendation, it's a seller's mistake. Maybe I'm biased. If you want to further support, go buy another box from them. I mean, they didn't know who I was, right? Like, I mean, I'm not saying, hey, I'm a streamer. I'm an influencer. Give me your box. No, that's not what they did, right? I agree with you. Like, it's their mistake. It's their mistake, but it just felt like the right thing to do. And I'll be honest, right, Nathaniel, right? One of the reasons why a lot of shops struggle is because these shops are being opened by people who are not the most financially savvy or not the most business savvy, right? Now, of course, some people are, right? But a lot of people get into... I should have taken out titles. A lot of people get into running an LGS because they love the hobby, right? And that's why they're in the game. They're not there because they identified a opportunity for them to build a big business or anything like that. It's about the passion. And the problem with that is that doesn't give you a good sense for business. Right? Raisin... Wait, you don't have any gold or anything, so why are you playing Raisin Army? Okay, we're gonna have to sadly use the outside interference here to get a card that blocks. Because we'll get the blue, which is probably the lowest impact of them all. Because... this is blocking for 5. They're not getting any gold though here, and I can play the sigil before the end turns, and then I'm higher on life than they are. Yeah. Starting a brick and mortar store requires strong capital and experience. Some do it without those for the love of the game. As you said, that's it, right? I mean, a brick and mortar in general, but also like this hobby specifically is probably one of the hardest, because it's like the cost of your goods is, compared to what you're selling it for, is pretty high, and it's not wares that turn around quickly, right? So if this is your main source of income, like that's why a lot of these game shops like sell like Funko Pops and stuff like that, because they have to, right? You have to sell the chess sets, you have to sell than a Monopoly, right? Even if you feel like that's not really what you want to do, but you kind of have to because that's what gets people in the shop. They need yellows in graveyard for hero ability. Ooh, that's a good point. That's actually a good point. Ooh, did I... See, that's why also you kind of want a early 1 attack in your graveyard. So there's two things I could do here. Could Big Bully or I could Command and Conquer. The Big Bully, I could not push up to 12, but it does 8 damage. And both Command and Conquer and Big Bully, I can potentially psych out a... So I think the Command and Conquer has bigger impact here. I'm gonna pitch the... Actually, we're gonna... The looking for a scrap is a hedge arsenal, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it at the bottom. By the way, let's do this. This... I need to say higher life, of course, right? Which is gonna be a bit of a challenge, maybe. But... For looking at scrap to make sense in the arsenal, I basically need to block with a 1 attack card next turn. That's kind of gamba, so let's not do that. The internet makes TCGs hard to sell simply because your LGS was your go-to and didn't have to compete as much now. That's all about margins. True. No, overcrowded is 2. Beat. Overcrowded is 2. Ooh, alright. That's a very good point, Pockets, right? And the problem with that is, of course, if you have a brick and mortar, you have so much more fixed costs than if you are on an online shop, right? So an online shop, you basically need a warehouse and some packing material. You don't even need a warehouse. Like, you can do it in your garage, right? But if you're on a brick and mortar, you have electricity, you have water, you have insurance, you have a mortgage for the place. You probably also have more staff. Like, you have to do online and in person. You probably have to sell drinks and food because that's where your margin is. So, yeah. Yeah. Right, they have go again here. What do we want to do? Now I regret using the blue to block because if I use the outside interference, I think... I don't want to block with the Mocking Blow. But I think getting that 1 damage into the discard pile is good for me. And the yellow is not too bad. I think the yellow middle of the road is pretty good. 2. If I want to push... I can't even push Big Bully to... So they're attacking for 2 here. I'm just going to see what they do. And hope the Fate Foreseen is enough to keep me higher life. Oh, no, this goes to the bottom. Okay, that was a very weak turn from them. Oh wait, now they're higher life than me. Okay, that sucks. That sucks. So how do we do this now? Okay, so what we're gonna do is... Outside into... Actually, wait. I keep doing this wrong. Drinks and food are definitely where the margin is, 100%. And everyone will work out things like table hire, drinks, and other things are a huge moneymaker. No, absolutely, right? So we're going to... I mean, now I gave the game over, but I have to get used into this play pattern, right? It's something that the player on stream in Seattle did on the weekend, and I need to copy this. You play the Mandible Claw first, then you discard the outside interference at instant speed. And then you get the card. Because this also, working with a bit more hidden information here, not only that, but it also informs me what I should be doing. So now we're an even life, right? So that doesn't really help me. So if I do the outside interference here, that doesn't really help me. I can't even play anything after this. Yeah, maybe you're right, Veet. Maybe you're right. Their sigil messed me up. Okay, spoils. It's a blockout turn. This is risky. I do not want to use any of these cards to block, but I have to. Actually, what we can do is this. I hate this. But I can't let them start generating copper if I can avoid it. I mean, there could be a reaction and they're gonna do it anyway, right? They still have 2 cards. I wonder if they're reactions. Okay, let's go with the best optimized plays here. We're just gonna play Nimby. Grab the Nimbalism. I like the new Talent, but I keep getting confused with the helm for the opponent to being at the bottom on the legs. Yeah. No, I get it. It's like this still being over here still throws me off as well, right? But dude, they've made so many improvements. I wonder if Trottrick is on vacation or something, because he put so much work in this over like the last 4 or 5 weeks. 2 Fates, 3 Sinks, and 3 Shelters. Okay. And Iali beat the list that I'm on, right? Iali beat the list in the top 8. Alright, blocking sits. I keep gambling on these. It's worked out so far. They're not generating any gold this turn, right? But if I take 1 damage, then the big pull is not going to work anymore. Ah, here comes the spoils. So I have to block this again. But if the big bully... Again, I'm not letting them create any copper. They're not getting any value out of that. Like, I'm throwing away my equipment here, but I think it may be worth it because I'm keeping them off their value generation. Okay, let's slap them for 9. Wait. Yeah, right, I was gonna say. Yeah. Gotta go to conserve battery. Thank you, L. I hope your I hope your flight goes soon. I'm aware I can change it, so thank you for the hint pockets. The thing is, this is how it's in real life, right? And anything that they do to replicate how it really looks when we play it against each other is in my opinion, is good. Okay, so I'd love to keep a sink below in Arsenal, but I think instead I'm just gonna send 5 into 8. Because if I don't do that, I am gonna leave value on, like, I'm basically gonna IP myself if I do not do that. I'd love an Arsenal. I'd love an Arsenal. Like, I wish my Tunic was already on 3. You can also make Tunic manual now. Fatigue matchup? I think it's hard to fatigue me. Okay, they're taking some damage here. I could roll Scab Skins for an extra 3 damage, but is it worth to roll Scab Skins and potentially not do 8 damage for doing 3 damage? They will try to win with Centauri tokens. You mean the warriors? Oh, they're keeping 4 cards here. Ah, 2/2 blocks. Oh, this is not good. I mean, we know this is more than 2. At the moment, they're not generating any gold, so we'll take the 2 here. Or whatever it is, ends up being. Oh, 4, okay. And the next one is gonna be... a lot. Oh, of course they got a gold when they activate the hero ability. Dumb. But only once, right? I think it's still worth taking this damage here. I can send double looking for scrap into a mocking blow. Or arsenal, or double looking for scrap into a claw. Do they have one left over? Yeah, I'll take this. This may be where I just lost the game. It's so easy. It's so easy. Alright, we'll do this. Picture blue. Wait, am I wrong about that? Overcrowded? Is overcrowded 1? Oh, overcrowded attacks for 1. I was wrong. I thought it was 2 because of the 2 block. My bad. It attacks for 1. Okay, we'll do another one. And then I think the better play is to just claw, especially if they're trying to fatigue me. And then arsenal the mocking blow. Oh, copper creation. That's good. So what I should have done in this matchup, by the way, I don't know if it's actually... Give me a second here. Thinking, please bear with me. Is the item destruction still in it? No. Kassai could get stronger in the new meta, and I think in that case you definitely want to bring the Arc Smash again to be able to sideboard that in, so you can destroy the gold if necessary. I think that could be really important this matchup. I think that could be really important. That could be crucial, getting rid of that gold. Yeah. Do you agree? Disagree? Am I crazy? Right, so obviously, if this is a fatigue matchup, I need to find place where I can attack with my Mandible Claw. And saying that out loud now actually makes me think it wasn't good to send 2 go-agains in this turn. Because the go-again helps me be able to attack with the claw. So I may have missed out on 1 claw attack. Ah, we're at 2. I do have a Sigil though. Come on, dude. Do you want to redo even more? Yeah, you just decided that block with unsheathed is maybe not the best idea. Yeah, keeping 3 cards is better. Hey, Schmutzli, how are you? Grüezi, guten Abend. I'm coping for Hatchet, Kassai. Kassai and Dory both look pretty good in this meta, with Earth getting a lot less to play, they will do well. And Fang. Oh, Fang Gang is back. Rough Facility matchup. That is true. The Warriors always struggle into those pesky... So, okay, so this is a problem here, right? So... If I take 1 damage... When this attacks, if it gets greater than twice, it gets go again. So this is not buffed. So if we block with Shelter here... Block with Shelter. I can then block with Overcrowd, but if I do that, then I don't have enough. So I'm taking 1 damage then. And then Situal will give me 2, but that's going to be destroyed by this. Turn 39 cards, I'm on more. So I could try to just block out as much as possible this turn, and then try and just a Mocking Blow for 5. I am going to just use the shelter here. They didn't activate the hero ability. No, they did not. Can they not? They cannot. Yeah, because they only have 1 yellow. Okay, so we're going to take 1 damage. So if I play the Sigil here, I could theoretically still be higher life again than them. Now, if I do block with the Nimby here, I only have 3, and that's not enough to do Mocking Blow. I could, however, put that in Arsenal. And then it blocks, right? If I do get tokens, which I will not have. Unless they... If I block with any of these, this goes up to 3. I think it's a D-react. I think it's a defense reaction. Which one do I value more? I think the Nimby I value more over the game. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of reactions yet. So I'm gonna play the Sigil first, of course. So this then goes up to 5. And I generate a Vigor. Higher life basically gives me 5 value. So that the Sigil was actually 8 value. Pretty good. Mr. Fitz is in the room, but sadly not in front of the camera. So 36. They're currently winning on the value trade. I shouldn't be trying to trade value here. It's not going to end well for me. So this needs to be a block, because I can't give them more gold. Is this the right? Yeah, I think it needs to be. They could probably push this by 2 more? No. Ah, crap. What a bad block. Damn it. This was really bad. It's a bad block. I should have not blocked and then sent the defense reaction. 7? Ooh, I'm not going to be able to say higher life here unless... I can't really prevent them getting the gold, but I can only prevent it if I throw 8 at it. That doesn't feel like what's what I should be doing here. I feel like looking for a scrap into a claw is the better trade. But it will give them the gold. And then I can create 2 people. They don't like it all. And I lose a value through the Vigor. This is hard. I don't think I'm in a very good spot in this game. The 2 blocks are killing me. If I block with all of this, I create... You know what? My main goal here is to avoid them getting gold, so... It's early, it's bad, but let's throw everything at this. And just stop the gold creation. I think one of the things, again, like in these value games, like the Valiant Dynamos is so incredibly good. Like this constant 1 that you can use to block. Yeah, that's very true, Vid, exactly. I don't have a lot of them. Rhino would be better in this regard. Did they just use the gold to filter their hand? Interesting. No block on the first attack. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, crap. Here it is. Their win condition. But it was correct because of the glint. I made the right decision. So now we have to clear that, but the good thing is... Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the damage. Because I'm gonna have to clear the Centauri Cell Sword. The problem is I'm taking a lot of damage this turn. I'm gonna have to use an E-Strike into clearing the Centauri. Which is very suboptimal. Yeah. This shifted the power in the game a lot. And them being able to create another gold. Right, 6. With the on-hit. I'm hoping for a defense reaction in Arsenal. They've blocked with a lot of their equipment as well. So basically the only one that they have left that they can use is the Dynamos. Which is a bit awkward if you're coming in for 6. Where are my pummels, by the way? There's 3 pummels in the deck, right? Pummel? 2. 2 pummels in the deck. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Alright, let's see what they do here. So we have... I mean, it should be pretty easy to block this. The fatigue plan. If it's fatigue... Okay, I think they're losing a card here. They probably want to keep 4 cards. I wouldn't be surprised if they immediately... Yeah, they had to sink below in Arsenal. I wouldn't be surprised if they go into creating another... little one. Oh, there. Oh, I was asking for pummels, right? Would have loved to have one of those in my last hand. Although I didn't have the resources for it, so never mind. Yeah, more 2 blocks. I can use Sync to sink one. How many go-agains do they run in the deck, right? That shelter is not what you wanted to play, but thank you for showing me that you have a shelter. I think what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna pass on this. Well, hello there. Sink one of these 2 blocks. I like Big Bully. I cannot lie. All their blues give go again? Okay, alright. Yeah, the problem is they attack with their weapon, right? So, as long as they don't run out of go against, they have me by the throat. And they'll probably just fatigue me. Yeah? Okay, Lilian. Point taken. I think my idea was solid. Just to try and stay higher life at the start of the game, but I think I executed not too well. I think I had at least one misblock with a defense reaction, which put me behind, and now that I'm behind, it's gonna be very hard to get that life gain again, and if I don't have the life gain, my attacks just don't matter. We have a Centauri. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I didn't know it was gonna happen. How can you... Is there like a pointer that you can tell the ally is gonna happen? there like something to look out for? I mean, obviously having a gold, but anything else? Reading the card? No, it's a reaction. I know. Oh, well, I could have reacted afterwards. No, okay. Okay.
Emotional damage!
Okay. Yeah. I feel dumb about asking that question now, of course. Oh, more life gain. Nice. You hate to see it. How do I find back into this game? I don't know if I have a path back into this. I don't know how. With 10 life down, we're behind on cards. Wow, 9? Okay. I think playing out the boost and hoping that I get booed next turn could be a way to go. So what I could do here is block for 6. We're taking 4 damage. Play the boost, play the mocking blow. It's a risky play, and I'm not sure it's the right play, but it could help me get back on track. It's hard, Kayo needs to be behind your life. When you fall behind, it's hard to come back. It's really hard, actually. Once, if your opponent has very good ways to block, especially like she does with all the defense reactions, it's incredibly hard. And with the life gain as well, right? If they have life gain and defense reactions. So I did play into a fatigue Pleiades on the weekend. And I was able to regain the life gain. But obviously with her, it's less hidden information what she's going to do. So it's easier to plan for that and try and come back. Where, you know me, I do badly into a lot of hidden information. So, yeah. Oh, true, the boots, yeah. Yeah, the boots. That was the 3rd race in army. Can she activate her hero ability? She can. She can. Okay, trot along to go again. I think I'm being fatigued here, right? At 30 minutes, pretty clear. Still victory? Yeah, I do think into Kassai you just need to bring the item destruction. Like... it's good into Dio as well. But the question is if you actually have room to play it. Right, which is a big question mark. It's probably a no. Okay. You have no copper, friend. Okay, we're going to block with the fate foreseen here. See what our fate is. Shelter. That's pretty good. Not much I can do here. We'll play it out. We'll see. Well, you know, they may make a huge mistake. Maybe they throw the game away. You don't know. You don't know. They may make a terrible mistake. And we get right back into it. We only have a 14 life deficit and are about 10 cards behind, but I mean, otherwise we're fine. Believe. Just wanted the arsenal. That makes sense as well, right? Just clear it, get the arsenal. Set up a 5-card hand that will do a lot of damage into me. Yeah, I can't block this out. Okay, I don't feel terrible about using 2 defense reactions into this. Well, giving 2, you know, obviously giving 2 cards on their 1 card is not... Well, actually, it's 2 cards as well. Okay, I have to take this. I want to send the Command and Conquer at least. They're keeping an arsenal. If we can get a card... If we can seal a card for them or get 2 block, that's something at least. And I don't think... If you look at the life total, that's probably not my... how I lose this game. It's a fatigue. First time I'm playing into this kind of... Or this version of Kassai, it's very illuminating. Ugh, stupid Valiant Dynamos. I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh. Sigil as well. Yeah, how do I approach this? I think at the start of the game I need to... I think one of the crucial moments was, didn't they play a Sigil of Solace like turn 1 or 2? I think them having one early on and then immediately getting back on even life was probably very decisive in this game. If that doesn't happen, and I have a couple more turns where I can cheat the value because I'm on higher life, it could be closer. It's probably still very hard, and I made mistakes not blocking Raise an Army out, so I lost value there. But I think that was probably very, very important there at the start of the game. Yeah. I agree with myself. Also, pitching the glint is really good because late game, you kind of have to block. Right, so if they get me to a position where I have to block, the glint obviously is going to automatically do its thing. Through life, turning off a couple of turns hurt. Yeah, exactly. I think that was... I don't think I necessarily lost the game there, but it certainly gave me a kind of idea, made the game a lot harder. Bad blocks, yes. Yep, absolutely. I'm not disputing that, Lilian. I'm absolutely not disputing that. This turn? Yes. But I have to say I've kind of given up. Right, I want to take it seriously, but it's 24-9 and I have 8 cards left in my deck. Realistically, unless like a miracle happens, I'm not going to win this. At Veet, I think that is... You're right. I think you're absolutely correct. That extra damage would have been more important than trying to get an arsenal from them. That is true as well, Lilian. I think we're probably gonna see a glint here. Oh, blood follows. All right. Okay. Hey Sigma, how are you? Good Monday to you. Wait. Did they just... No, wait. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what happens. How are things in Sigma land? They are good, all good. And yeah, by the way, if you are new to the channel, you're watching for the first time and you have questions of any kind, please feel free to ask anything at any time. This is the last thing I wanted to see. Provoke, perfect here. I was gonna say, I'm gonna send 8. I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna send 8. But no. They did not let me do that. Yeah, because of the Centauri sellswords and they keep attacking with the weapons, like I think it's almost impossible to counter fatigue this deck. I should have fat decked, that's for sure. I should have blocked better in general. I made a couple of decisions where the big bully was a mistake. And then obviously their life gain early on was pretty detrimental as well. I think that's the story of this game. They didn't play perfect at the start of the game, so I think there was a chance here. It's not like this was super deterministic, and it was from the start, but yeah, a couple of bad decisions. I'm totally new. Totally new. Why do I make so many mistakes? Well, that is a very hard to answer question, to be honest. I do think, though, in general, I feel like I'm getting better. Slowly but surely. Yeah, but it's, you know, it's not. We're nowhere close to where we want to be. Ooh, Mocking Blow. Just not going to do anything. We get a card back while we're down to 3 cards, right? What if we play Barraging and pitch stack them to the end? Well, then you're just playing Rhinar. Very well played from them. Well played. Good game. Good game. The double audio on GIFs is gone, right? I fixed that. That was illuminating. I hope I can retain that information. Zero, 1. How about some H2O? Kassai S tier? Yeah. We were pretty close to fatiguing them. I think if I see... I do think... So, the sideboard here, right? Do we change... We could take out the Oasis and put in... If she's S tier, Auxilio's S tier. If you bring the Fiddlers, you could have bought some time. I could have. Yeah. Maybe a one-off. A one-off Arc Smash. If they have like 1 gold less. Let's not be hasty. I mean, I could prevent that as well through just playing better, right? Amulet of Echoes. Oh, what's Amulet of Echoes again? Amulet of Echoes. I mean, how does this matchup go for RKO? I feel like the Auxilio matchup is not too bad. You can block quite effectively. And if you stay higher life than them, they are really bad at blocking. I think they need to go pretty hard at the start of the game for it to be dangerous. Instant destroy an Amulet of Echoes. Target here discards 2 cards. Activate this ability. It's pretty good, but doesn't block. You know what I just realized? This card has 2 ears on it. This card has only been out since Everfest, and I just realized there's 2 ears on it. You won't be higher life because of AB? Perhaps. Puffin gets better as well. I mean, Dio, yes, like, Dio, I get it, but I mean, I think it's worth trying because Dio, like, even if you don't trigger its ability, it's just a 3-block, right? Let's make a new version. Let's make a new version. Let's actually edit this. We need to do it on the current version, of course. Then one comes out. I think we can try the Oasis. Now that Kano is gone. Look, the R Smash. The R Smash is right there. Let's put this in the sideboard. Let's try it out. We'll see how it goes. Body parts and the amulet, that's very eerie. Ooh. I keep getting asked for Amulet of Echo since I have the most Everfest cards, really. Arcade stonks with BnR, hey aggro. I hope so. But honestly, if you're playing a Kayo, right? If you're playing a Kayo, are you not just playing Armed and Dangerous? That's what I'm thinking, because Armed and Dangerous was already... I think Armed and Dangerous was better than RKO. And I think Armed and Dangerous gets much better now. He may struggle into Kassai though. And I don't know how his Auxilium matchup is. It's basically a race, right? You just go ham and whoever goes hammer, hammer. If Auxilium becomes super popular, Amulet is probably insane. Kenny, how you doing? Yeah, it could be. Ooh, Jarl. So for as example, I like this matchup on Underhanded cheat better. This could be fatigue matchup, but it couldn't. I don't think I want a fat deck here. I think we'll just play as is. We could bring the Authority. No, they're not playing a lot of defense reactions. Let's play vanilla and see where it goes. There's no matchup guide. Yeah, we'll play vanilla. I think RKO needs better cards to be competitive. Yeah. 65. Oh, they're definitely a fatigue deck. Yeah, it's a fatigue deck. Sledge. Block, 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 hit me with Sledge. Block, 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 hit me with Sledge. Block, 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 hit me with Sledge. That's basically what they're doing. The Mocking Blow into Arsenal, so we've got that fed. E-Strike is a go again, but I want to keep the Show of Strength. Now, the Looking for Scrap is now a good card because the Mocking Blow is there as a target. By the way, do we... So that... Round 1. New production up. I do think, Nathaniel, you're not... You can't play him. So the outside interference... I like the outside interference late game. Like getting a power card when you're low on cards. I like that. Am I wrong? Should I be using it earlier? I could have actually pitched Flex Strength here. Keep it in hand and then see what they do. And maybe get like a red Mocking Blow immediately. Also, yeah, it's bad. Rob, how are you? It's been a long time. What happened to Reinar, bro? I'm still rocking Reinar. Dude, Rob, I still like Reinar. But honestly, I'm too dumb to play him. Like, I feel like every time I play him, I just go Unga Bunga. And that is definitely not what you want to do. Okay, so now this is hit, right? What I could do is... This is the much better line. So we Mandible Claw now. I can discard the outside interference, grab the blue, and then send Show of Strength. Yeah. Let's do that. That's a much better line. I've been alright. I've been alright. Had some issues in my back, but those are all sorted out, so that's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Rob. And also good that you're still representing Rob. Sorry, representing Rob. You're representing Reiner. I finally got my golf Reiner this past Saturday. It was muled to me from Seattle via Valencia over here to the UK. It's good to see you, though. Like, Golf Reiner looks so cool. And guys, I am working on a Patreon. I feel like I've finally been able to find enough of a value proposition where a Patreon makes sense. And I'm wondering what I should do here. I wonder if I block with Sink below, Arsenal E-Strike, I slam them with Swing Big. Take 2 damage. Or we block for... Yeah, I think that's probably the play. Or I block for 7. No, I don't want to block for 7. We block for 4. Golf Reiner is awesome. Super awesome. So yeah, as I was saying, so I think I have... I'm going to put out some more details in a couple of weeks. I think I'm going to put the Patreon live for 2nd season of A Pound of Flesh. One of the perks that I'm going to offer via the Patreon is extended episodes. So if the conversation goes longer, which it usually does, then you can hear on the podcast, which is always cut to 16 minutes, no longer. That is going to be available uncut on Patreon. And there's some good stuff, I think, that's in there that's worth it. If I can make it happen, one of the tiers is also that you get the episode a week early. And another thing that I want to do is, like, obviously for Talishar, you can get my card backs. And the guys over at Talishar may have made Golf Reiner available for me to give away to Patreons as hero. You heard it here first. Thanks, Nathaniel. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good use. Pretty good use of it. I don't like this hand. Yeah, so that's just hitting me for 6 over and over and over. I'm not gonna win this if we continue like this. I have to start cheating some value here if I want to win this. So we're gonna block for 2 here. And then the shelter so I can say higher life. Defense reaction. Pass. Yeah, at this point they're just gonna take me out. So I need them to block more than that. So I'm thinking E-Strike into Big Bully here. Or we just do Big Bully for 12 actually. No, I can't. I'm missing resources. Yeah, we go again. No way they outvalue. Even though they can just keep hitting me with the hammer. I need somebody to help me with the math. I think it depends. If I can say higher life than they, yes. They're blocking out. Okay. That's good. That means they're not hammering me. If they're blocking out, that's good for me. Oh, that's a terrible hand. Oh, what a trash tier hand. Okay, boost, obviously, to try and prepare for next turn. Then we can push the Rotten Remains to 6. And we'll Arsenal the Sigil. But that's gonna give them 2 cards to hammer me. Should have fat decked. I mean, Burst, I've been a patron of both Chotrick and Talishar and all that kind of stuff for a while, right? I can't wait to make that available. Probably not a lot of people care, but I think it's a fun it's a fun perk. Midas Touch. Interesting. So they have something bigger here. If they're keeping 3 cards... Oh, no. Never mind. Okay. I mean, 2 cards for... 2 cards. That's good. That's kind of keeping up. They have 55. I have 49 left. How do you get to 3 turns to send 1 card? Because of the Tunic? Oh. Oh, there we go. That's what we love. I'll play this out. This actually backfires a lot for them. The question is it worth blocking something here? Obviously not with the Mocking Blows. I could block with 1 Mocking Blow. Play 1 Mocking Blow. Arsenal a Mocking Blow. Yeah, then it's gonna be easier for me to stay higher on life than... Yeah, let's do this. Cool. This is the real value cheat here. Going for 10. This is... 1, 2, 3, the 4... That's a 3rd Mocking Blow. We've used 2 blues. It's the first red. We have 3 yellows left. It's important to keep track of that. Fiddler's Green. There's a life gain. This is the second Macho Grande they're blocking with. Life is a resource indeed. I completely understand this, but it's more than a life for me, right? I also need to stay higher life than they are. They're gonna have the hammer again available here. Because they have 2, right? So they just... Okay, so they're 35 to 38, so I need to find the 6 block. Actually, I just need to block with 1 defense reaction here. It's actually pretty good. So they get the sledge, we block for 2. I leak 2 damage, I'm on 36. I play a boost. To get boot for next turn, we play a Mocking Blow. We pay for that. We arsenal the yellow Mocking Blow. Yeah. I think this is gonna go long. How does Jarl look in the new meta? Does he do anything in the new meta or no? Scaps more? True. I'm scarred. I rolled Scap skins last week 6 times on stream. I rolled 4 once. So now I'm scared. You understand why I'm scared, right? Oh, did they leave? Dude. They're sending a hello. Dude, it's on you. Don't want this in this hand, actually. If we're going for another Mocking Blow next turn, I don't want the... 8. That's a good point, Sigma. 52. it may be a bit laggy. Alright, we play another boost. I could roll Scabskins here. But I may be throwing away 10 damage, right? I'm not gonna do that. That just doesn't feel right to risk that. Coming in with that Mocking Blow. How many defense reaction? Only one use on their side, 2 so far. The Midas Touch is certainly a choice, but they probably, in this kind of deck, they probably needed to beat Gravy. I'm guessing this is just there for Gravy. Well, Kassai works also, right? So... So how much are they throwing at this? I'm guessing 3 cards. 2 cards and then hammer me? Yeah. There may still be a defense reaction that they have. So that's 4 Mocking Blows gone. 4 Mocking Blows used. Life left. Alright. Is it lagging or are they taking a long time to decide? Oh, what did we talk about while we wait for the opponent to play? What do you guys think of the BnR? We haven't really talked about the BnR yet. How do you feel about what they banned? How does RKO do in Sage? I haven't really played him. I don't think he has the room to do his thing. Personally, I don't think he's gonna be good. But that's just maybe me. Great BnR? Why do you like it? Okay, all red hands. But we do have 2 Vigors. Oh, E-Strike. Okay, interesting. For 7? Makes sense. So... we could do... So if we take this, we go to 29. If we take this down a notch... to 5. Like this, we stay higher life. We take 4 down to 32. I think we can swing Big Bully here. So 2 resources. Or Mocking Blow. E-Strike into Mocking Blow. I kind of like sending some cards to the bottom. So if we play... yeah, we can do actually Big Bully for 12. Let's do Big Bully for 12. Love the BnR changing to more disruption. Warrior is looking great. Meta's shaken up. I think they achieved what they did. The meta will shake up against... with Pen. Yeah. Yeah, Pen will bring some... I've been messing with him in Sage and it's pretty decent, says Kenny. Not look the top heroes by his game. Oh really? Yeah? You don't like it, Nathaniel? Because you got Grave to a point I liked it. But I don't play CC. Fair. You know what? Getting 4 cards here, I'll take it. I'm not going to use the rest of my hand. I'll just take that. Right. so we can go for a looking for a scrap. 1 resource. Then we have 1 resource left, then we can go into a mocking blow, arsenaling the sink below. Yeah. It's a good time to explore new deck building. The thing is, we don't have any events until RTN starts, right? Do we have a still a calling or a battle hardened before the end of the year? Is there anything next weekend? So they're on 35. I'm sorry, 45. I'm pretty close actually. We're getting pretty close here. I do think the band is great just for a shakeup though. They accomplish what they want. I completely agree. I was actually surprised how many people, well, I mean, people on social media are always going to complain, right? But I was surprised how much feedback I saw that was negative because, like, they said they think the meta is healthy, but they're giving you what you've been asking for because you wanted to shake up, and now suddenly that's a problem because the hero that you... But basic's like, I want to change. No, not like that. That's what it felt like, right? Hong Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong is coming up next weekend. Hong Kong will be... Is there a stream from Hong Kong? That would be so interesting to watch. I think I will just use the 4 block here and then use the outside interference. Did I didn't get the big bully yet from the sideboard, right? I got the mocking blow and I got the blue for the pitch. I hope, because otherwise I look really dumb. Yeah, cool. Right, because we have enough resources. We could do big bully, but then... So this is 6, right? Do I have resources floating? Do I know? I was boot last turn, so I have at least 1 resource floating. Manson is going to Hong Kong? Really? That'd be awesome. Do you think Verdant Cinder are still going to be top decks or not? I think it's hard to tell. Okay, I have 1 resource, so this was not ideal. So you have 7. Oh, it's a calling. Ah, this is bad actually. I've made a pretty big mistake here. I could roll it back, but yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty bad mistake here. I'm throwing away 4 value. And I'm IPing myself. Yeah, okay. Mistakes have been made. So they have 39... 42 cards left in the deck. I'm on 38. I honestly don't know, Kenny. I mean, I'm happy for other people to chime in. I don't know if it's still gonna be top or not. I don't know how hard those bans are gonna impact them. So we have a Vigor. Oh, we have a Pummel. Now I have a really bad hand for this. Ooh, that's my mistake. That's my bad. So we could do an offensive behavior here. I think I'm risking a Scabskin Letters here.
Show me what you got!
Okay, I was rewarded for it. Cool. Good. Whew. That was pretty tense. Hello Sigma in Twitch chat from your favorite Hexagore player. Hexagore is certainly a choice. Bad value. They're wasting a point of value here. You love to see it. I think I'm going to overpitch here to put the Pummel at the bottom of the deck for endgame. Because otherwise I mean, I'm peeing myself here anyway. This is... Again, I feel like I should have played the Red Mocking Blow last turn and then everything looks completely different. But here we are. Here we are. I'm guessing this is a defense reaction. Alright, we're going to pitch this and then pitch this. Put it to the bottom. Feels like they want to play the hand here. We're now even in deck economics. Ooh, hello staunch response. Okay. Yeah, this is hardcore fatigue. I'm getting two cards on this. That's good. Oh, another bad hand. I think it's another time for Scabskins. We'll do it again.
Show me what you got!
Hey! Rewarded! Rewarded! Cheating! Cheating this is. Okay, we're going to activate Hero ability. To go push us up to 6. Yeah. Oh, you have so many games on Hexagore, you should be checked into a clinic? Do you think Archeo would be worth buying into? I'm mainly built into Lyeth, Pleiades, Mario, been getting a few brute cards from the opening. So, I think there's two answers to this. Couple. By the way, welcome to the stream, I hope you're doing well. My first answer is... he is not very good right now. Well, right now, he's not very good. Which means his deck is pretty cheap. So, if you... Oh, I can't do it twice. Actually, oh, that's my bad. That's my bad, that's my bad, that's my bad. Of course I can't use... Oh, I can't use my hero ability twice. Of course not. Of course not. Okay, we'll just do this then. So he's not a top deck, at least not before the bans, right? We don't know yet about the bans. He may get better. Is he top meta contender? I don't know. But because he's not, his cards are mostly cheap. I think he's a lot of fun to play, so I would recommend from that point. Also, he's a new hero. That means he probably needs a couple of pieces to get to the right place. He probably needs a few things. I mean, that's very valid what you say, Pockets, right? The good thing about him is he is cheap and he's fun to play, so why not? Right? If you have the disposable income... Whoa, okay. Not great cards, but I can do the flex strength for 9. We'll take that. joke of I am an assassin sim, learned the game on budget new. Take that back. He's not an assassin. I do think though he plays very different to new, no? Okay, so 30, they have 35 cards. We have 34 cards. Okie dokie. We push this to 9 because 6 is 9, right? Okay, I mean, I think he's a lot of fun to play. Like honestly, I've had tons of fun playing him. Every time I get 2 cards, I get 2 cards for 1 card. That's a win in my book. There's 32. I now have more cards left in my deck than they have, and I also can still get one from my sideboard, right? Right. So 6, and they also have like some of these cards that is pitching are not attacks. So, do we command and conquer them, or do we just go big? I think I'm gonna make it awkward for them. I'm gonna break with Apex. We're gonna block with Swing Big. Take 2, go down to 26. Command and Conquer, threatening Pummel. Is that good? It doesn't feel good. But I mean, if I'm IPing myself in a fatigue game, it's really not that bad. Now they can give me Frostbite here, so that was a mistake. Although I don't think that's the kind of game that they're playing. I'm threatening Pummel here, so if they don't want to lose the cards, they have to massively overblock. The way that they've been playing, I could actually see them throw the whole hand at this. Now, the one thing that I do think is right, you only pitch like this if you want them to overblock, right? If you really want to play the Pummel, you don't really pitch like that. You try and hide it. Yeah, good point, Sigma. Where are my pummels? Only seen one so far, and I sent it to the bottom. 27 plus 5 is 32. 28 plus 3 is 31. They have a sigil. I'm blocking with 2 here because I do want to stay on that 1 point of life higher. And I think that was the most efficient way of doing that. We'll send Command and Conquer. They clearly don't want to let that Command and Conquer hit. 2 cards is a bit easy though. Now the pummel is there. Okay, so I'm thinking... Yeah, reaction, go down, pummel. I'm gonna use the Fate here. Take 2 damage. Then I'm lower life than they are. But the pummel... I want to send... Let's send this to the bottom. I am risking it. They may go all out with the blocks here. But then I can just arsenal it. How many pummel do you think is too many in RKO? I've had to limit myself to 2 reds in my Guardian deck due to the low... So, I think 1 is not enough. I've been playing Mansan's lists that runs 3. And I kind of really liked 3. This deck has 2. So we'll see how that goes. Now, obviously, the pummels are really good because they're if we're going to fatigue, which is happening, just getting a card from them here is good, right? So either they give us defense reactions, or they actually lose a card from hand, which makes it impossible for them to sledge me. Okay, so that's one option. Cool. I'm still going over it. Not going over it, but... Okay, now they can actually use the hammer. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay. But that's 1, 2... Okay, so actually only 2. But the equipment dies. Okay. And now they are gonna sledge me back. I'm gonna have to... No, actually don't have to. Wait, so if I block 4, I take 1. I take 2. And then with the sigil I can get that back to equal. I think we're blocking for 3, we're gaining 3. I don't love it. Actually, no. The way that we're doing it is the other way around. I'm going to use the Fate. Block 4. So we're taking 2. Okay. Yeah. Not sure I love this. I think this may be a mistake. Yeah, 1 or 2 blue pummel. Oh, you could, yeah. This deck was Mansant? Yes, it was. Just with a slight variation for local metas, I think what they said. I think I shouldn't have taken that damage. Okay, so I'll use this ability. So you choose this card. I'm doing this so I can do Mandible Claw into Show of Strength. But taking more... I think actually this works out. Then I can either Arsenal the Mocking Blow or the Sigil. I think we'll go with the Sigil. And we'll send... I think sending some reds to the bottom for late game big damage is definitely important. I just need to make sure I get back that life. I need to get higher life again. This is the deck that I'm playing, Sigma. This is the deck that I'm playing. Yeah, that's exactly the deck I'm playing. Oh, how I wish I had one more resource, guys. One more resource. I can't make use of the Mocking Blow either. So I think the play is... Sigil, play it from Arsenal. Command and Conquer Arsenal the Pummel. So we'll play the Command and Conquer first. See how much they overblock. Before that I was playing just Mansan's list that he shared. But, you know what? Yeah, I'm playing the list from yesterday that did well, right? It went top 8 at a calling. You gotta try it out. Fitz is staring at me. I don't know if you can see him. I don't think you can see him. He's just sitting here. Oh yeah, you can see him down here. Just staring at me going like, "Sir, can I please go outside? Can I please go outside? I'll be here when you come back, Sigma. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. And then we'll put this in Arsenal. No targets. No targets. Okay, double Zoix block. We will play the boost. I have 16 plus 2 is 18, 19. 16 there, back on top with the cards. Oh, I could have sunk, yeah. True. I think I'm just gonna... I need this clause. So 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, they're back on top. I think I made some mistakes there. In the last 6-7 turns, I didn't play the best. This is not good. Pitch the reds. Wait, I have 2? Ah, crap. Yes, of course. Okay. I'll block with 1 card. They still have a 1 Mocho Grande left. Hey, Fab Chaos, how are you, dude? Dude, it's been a while. How are you? So obviously, John Like Richard costs me 2 now. So we'll do this. We'll banish this. And then I can't actually claw. $18 cards. Yeah, I'm losing now. Crap. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is not 9. Hits. Okay, so we're gonna block with the equipment. I think this is their 3rd. Yeah. Five. But I need to invest a lot to do this. No, wait. That is not what... I didn't want to do this at instant speed. No. Jesus. It's a reaction. We're a reaction step. What? Wait, no. I have to block this. What's happening? Sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, dominate. Ah, of course. Okay. Yeah. No. I hadn't blocked. No, I did. No, I hadn't blocked from hand yet. Damn. Okay, this loses me the game probably. It's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so... Okay, fine. Actually... We'll play this instead. I mean, I'm gonna put everything at the bottom, right? So... Yeah, this hurts now. I think destroying the arms was a crucial mistake as well. 14, 15 cards left. 16, 17. I can do nothing here. Channel Lake Frigid was really good from them as well. It's hard. That's hard. Hard. How are you doing, Wit? I'm not sure how I missed that. Okay, so I think we're doing Show of Strength into Pummel. If Kayo is fused against Dominate, it wasn't fused. So we're just taking 8 damage here. We're then getting into Macho Grande range. I could give 1 card here, take the edge off a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. And then we do the Show of Strength with the Pummel. Hopefully they can't block it out fully again like last time. I would like that very much. But it's kind of telegraphed what I'm doing here, right? I kept the cards. It's kind of obvious. And I think they've been playing smart enough to know what's happening. I'm using the tunic counter so I can keep the NIMBY. Put that in Arsenal. Let's see if they can block this out. That has to be a lot of defense reactions. They have 1 more Fate Foreseen. They have 1 more Sink Below. They have 1 more Staunch Response. I think now they're gonna try and kill me with damage. I think they're... Oh, damn it. Please no. They can hammer me again because I have 3. Oh, come on. But it wasn't from Arsenal, so this is only... Is it blocking out? No, it's not. Oh, it is. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, I mean, if the pummels are getting blocked out, then I'm gonna have a bad time. Yeah, I'm thinking of unmovable, you're right. We are so close, but I think they just run a little more cards. The question is, like, they can't swing they can't swing the sledge with only 1 card, right? So I might edge it out because they need more than 1 card to throw sledge at me. Have they changed strategy here? Now they're just trying to kill me? Okay. Fine. That's okay. The Terrace Under is being pitched. Let's be aware of that. What is my defense reaction situation? I think it's pretty bad. Edging. Hey, behave. And I think that's topple. I think that's my that's kind of my out here, right? That's kind of my play. They have 12 cards left. We have 1, 2, 3. So we have 4, 5. We have 12 cards left. I think we're okay to take 3. Okay. Yeah, you know, that's fine. I did just IP myself though. I think the shelter from Storm needs to go in Arsenal and just needs to stay there now for the rest of the game. But of course, with the higher life difference, I gave them more opportunity to do bad things to me. Okay, 27. I think I have to switch just using the hammer here. The hammer. I don't have a hammer. Malleable Claw. Cranial Crush. And again, we see the Macho Grande being pitched. To nail, everything looks like a hammer? True. True. Very true. I think I needed to swing the claw more. I mean, I don't care about your life gain. That does nothing. It's just a card out of your hand. Like, the life differential doesn't matter as long as I can keep... As long as I can keep one more blue, it doesn't matter. This is actually a mistake. This is a mistake. They should just keep it... This is a mistake. What do you mean? Oh, get some... Oh... Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, and then the remembrance as well, right? Okay. No, I see. Okay, yeah, we lost. Okay, we lost. Yeah, I just realized what Everbloom does. Okay, we lost. Yeah, yeah. Okay, the recursion won them the game. Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. Straight up forgot about that. No, I think if I fat deck here, again, if I fat deck, I fatigue him. I think I can get him there. But this, of course, is... Yeah, this is the problem here, right? This Terra Thunder, I can't block this out. Actually, I can block it out. But the Macho Grande is going to be the problem. Actually, I need to... I can't do math. I will try, Veed. I will try. Every single day of the week, I will try. And if it's the last thing I do. If it's the last thing I do. I made it down to 7 cards. We're pretty damn close. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Thank you for that, Topple. So here is where I die, right? We got pretty damn close. The Macho Grande will... Freaking... I think this card... Yeah, this... And they still have... The problem is they still also have the... Yeah, okay, never mind. The Macho Grande. The freaking Remembrance is a problem. Yeah, it's really grindy. This is only my second game, would you believe it? I've been live for like 2.5 hours at this point. Also, the problem is that my deck is 2 blocks. We have one Fable who's not been announced yet, right, Topple? And there's a good chance it's going to be Heart. Or is it going to be I? Did they just keep recurrent Everbloom? Well, that's annoying. There's no reason to do that. Then you're just being annoying. Two Fables. I was announced. Okay. So it could be Heart. Haha. Very funny. Very funny. Yes, but what's the point of recurring Everbloom? I mean, no, I mean, it's a card to attack with, right? So, fair. Fair. I think if I fat deck, I can get this. If I would have played this smarter from the start, I think I can get this. GG. GG. Also, we would have hit time. If you need to speed up your play, then you may lose because you're worried. Worried. Alright, good. I need some water. I'll be back in a second. Alright. Some people still on break. They probably don't miss much if we start the next game already. Alright, my copium is starting to crumble on this hero. We're starting to crumble. Suddenly, slowly being chipped away. Pleiades. This could be fatigue as well. I think we got a fat deck hit, boys. I think we just got a fat deck everything now. I think this is just gonna... It's just one fatigue after another. That's no excuse, Tuple. It's no excuse. Right. Yeah, so for those who are interested, I'm also kind of starting to think about the League Season 4. I think I should be in time to start League number 4 early next year, which I'm very much looking forward to. Actually, we lose nothing by rolling Scabskins here, so let's do that. Also, you'll be happy to hear I did 5 interviews for a Pound of Flesh this last weekend. So 6 more coming up this next weekend, and then we've got a Pound of Flesh recording in the books for Season 2. And then I'll start working on editing that. I'm not editing that yet because I'm currently working on my next scripted video, which, if I'm being optimistic, may come out by this weekend. But again, because I do have a lot of interviews scheduled for next weekend, it may not. Just because I'm going to be busy with doing that, right? People want less Syndra, and Earth is what... The Earth, and this is what you get? True. Yeah. Going to time every game. Your first attack is +1. Okay, cool. Ugh, bad hand. This is not the deck that I saw on the weekend. We have to block for 1. We overblock, that turns on my hero ability. They may actually pummel this. It's not a fatigue list. This isn't a list you fatigue. I'm super guilty of getting fatigued even by Sleepy on this list. Really? Right, we're blocking 9. Do I sink something? No, I'm going to send a big bully for 8. Because I'm not going to get enough resources for a Mocking Blow anyway. I could just do the Mocking Blow, get boot, and set up a big bully. But that's only for 4. Does not run pummel? Okay, got it. Thanks, I appreciate the intel. By the way, we didn't do this. Round 1 start. +1/+1. Let's swing 8. I can do what you can do. Are you enjoying playing her, Tuple? I think she looks pretty cool. So we get a Vigor. Let's see if it's relevant next turn. So they get +1/+1. +2. If you control 3 or more auras of suspense, this gets +2 when it hits a hero to crowd cheers you. Got it. Got it. Oh, my chat disconnected. What did you guys do? What did you do? She's fun, but all with the fatigue list with Rampart is where she's best. Okay. Alright, they're blocking this out. I mean... Cool. Ah, they're drawing a card. Okay. But that's what one card in hand. Okay, they're gonna draw another card here. Because it leaves. Create a confidence token here, which I can only block by 2 cards. Oh, no. Okay. Final Crush. 11. That's a big bonk. So we're naturally blocking 5. Plus this, blocking for 9, leaking 3 damage, arsenaling the sigil. It's a wasted turn. Blocking for 3, blocking for 5, blocking for 9. I have to pummel and Spring Tonic to... No, I actually don't need to Spring Tonic. I can just... Okay, yeah, we'll do this. We'll take 2 damage. I'm still higher life than them. There's a toughness there. But it's kind of wasted if I'm only attacking with Mandible Claw. What do I prefer, an Arsenal, Sigil, or Pummel? We are 1 life ahead, so I think the Sigil is probably better to try and get that life leads maintained. So we'll do that. Okay. Put that in Arsenal and take it from there. Okay, so they're great. So remove a suspense card from an aura control. You must put on a suspense card on an aura suspense you control. Okay, so Pleiades destroy Might or Vigor. The crowd cheers you. Return an aura permanent control. Okay, so basically they're moving the counter and they're moving it back to their hand, and that gives them a confidence as well. That's a pretty neat play. The card enemy keeps me on wanting to run Reinar. I like my weapon that swing for 4 too much. I mean, Reckless... I love Romping Club. I will support that any day of the week. Romping Club is a great weapon. So they're getting cheered again here. For 5. There's no on-hit. I did just pitch my pummel, didn't I? We can block for 5 and send Command and Conquer for 7. Which makes it just a little bit awkward. Okay, I mean that's 1 damage, that's fine. To be continued. Prevent 1 damage. Oh no! That's not great on the... Okay, so what I can do here actually... Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we'll turn this around. We'll do something else. There's a reason why I made sure I can be higher life again, right? So I'm 38, 40. So what I can do is, instead of all the things that I was planning, we don't play the Command and Conquer. Instead, I play a Sigil. And then play this, because I'm now higher life at 41. Big tape MTG terminal mixed into the game. Nobody says permanent. We don't say that here. This is not a Magic the Gathering stream. This is Flesh and Blood. Only the best indie trading card game from New Zealand. From a small company The bottom of the world called Living Legend Story Studios. That's what they're called. Wow, 4 carding blocking? That's a lot of block. However, that is still gonna leak damage. Or... wait. Yeah, we need to let the Fatal Spring Tonic resolve first. It's like, where did my resources go? Where did my resources go? Here they are. We're gonna leak 2 damage. Three, because of course I had +1 through the might, which I forgot. I have a love-hate relationship with the hands they just did. Why? What's to love and what's to hate? So I got the toughness here. Okay, so what is happening? So they basically just throw a card here, right? That's what... 2... okay, 2 cards. Okay. Okay, yeah, so they're blocking more damage here, so they optimize their hand. Okay, cool. Wait, they blocked everything? How did they block everything? I'm confused. I am confused. I think we're blocking like this, and then the fate, sending erase face. I don't think it's a good term for command. The crown is still there, so I'm, or I could throw the. That's good. We want to keep that on top. I could throw the command and conquer and bait out the crown of providence, just so that's gone as well. +1 prevention from TPC. Oh right. You're correct. You're correct. Oh, wait. That's... they don't have an arsenal. Wait, what are they doing? Okay. In that case, I should actually roll Scabskins here. Alright.
Show me what you got!
No risk, no fun. Nothing lost. 2 action points would have been good because then I can send Command and Conquer and Erase Face. They're going through their deck pretty fast though. At this speed. We're both still above 40.
Ew, yikes forever.
Wait, oh no, this one prevention, right? How is it choke? Oh, choke slam, of course, for 2 because of the toughness tokens. We should have just sent a claw, honestly. Yeah, the prevention is pretty good. Turns out prevention is pretty good. Okay, so this is before. I think I want to block like this. No. No, that makes no sense. We'll block for 4. And then looking for scrap into swing big. I've kept the TPC alive for 11 turns on Huntsman. I almost fatigued that. Oh my god. That is nasty. Hey, you know what? I will just say, like, trading card game terminology is used across different games, right? To be continued. Again, just preventing one here. Pretty good, it turns out. Pretty good. Sounds like cope. I don't think so. Honestly, at the end of the day, I really don't care. Like, I don't care. Whatever. Ooh, I leaked the damage!
He's on fire!
I leaked a damage. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, dubious. It's just another burst. I'm always being bullied. Wait, I'm the bully. Eight. That's a lot of damage, friend. I don't want to take any of that. So 4. Gotta block 7, gaining some life back. Okay, I don't really want to do this. Like, I'm using my mocking blows for blocking more than anything else. Which I don't like at all. But I'm higher life again, and I still have more cards than them. They're down to 39, 40, 43. I have over 50 still. I don't know if they're very good cards, but they're cards. So we'll do the Spring Tonic counter here, and we'll send an Erase Phase. They have no toughness tokens at the moment. Cool. I'm just a dang dirty troll. You guys always find me. Ah, this is bad. It's like the 5 blocks. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. She blocks really well. She blocks really well. Did the playlist actually reach the end? I think so. There's like 1 million songs on there. Okay, so that's 5. Can't block with the nimblism. If I take 3, I'm on 39. So we'll just play out to take it on the chin. That'll do. Yeah, okay. So we get the agility. That's not really super relevant. Edge of their seat. +4. That's a lot. Wait, actually, where are we in the... Actually, let me mix it up a little bit. Let's put some... Pazank. Let me put some... Let's put this. Let's put... Let's make it a bit... I'd hope she blocks while she's a guardian. True. You know what? That's very true. Why is it not playing? There we go. We can get this. Yeah. Go claw into mocking blow. But you know, sometimes you have heroes who are supposed to do a certain thing because that's what their class asks them to do, but they don't really do it that well, right? And they're like, why are you this class? You're not doing the thing. I still hope they're eventually going to make Betsy good. Like, I'd love Betsy to be a meta contender. Would be fun to see her play. I think they're keeping their hand here. They want to play... They want to use their edge of their seats here. You gotta do a lot of damage now, though. Ah! Well, there we are. But this is not this turn, this is next turn. Betsy will never be better, which is an interesting counter pick. Counter to what? What does she counter? Oh, wow, okay, there we go. +9. I have 2 defense reactions, so... That's a lot of damage. That's 17 damage? Yikes. Can I block this out? I cannot. Right, okay. Cool. This is more than I was bargaining for. Honestly, this is more... Wait, how is this? So this is 5, this is 9. 9 plus 7. How does 9 plus 7 equal 17? What am I missing? So this is 9. Plus 7 is 16. Ah, because there's suspense. Okay. Yeah. Math. Math. Because the maths. So we're taking a lot of damage. And I don't really want to get the token back, but I can't prevent it. It's impossible. There we go, 5. Well, it's 4, because of 2 peak continued. Well, that's a full block, isn't it? That is another full block. 2 confidence tokens. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Guys, clench your butt cheeks. Clench your butt cheeks. We may get a walloping here. We may get a walloping. As Reinhardt player, yeah, I'm quite fine with yellows. Okay, cool. I was expecting a little bit more here, honestly. Ah, hello. There it is. There it is. Not a confidence. With the edge of seat, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Tato says, I am, yes, Dot. Yes. How are you doing, my dude? How are you doing, my dude? The math doesn't math here. I'm just off. But while I'm ahead, let's slap him for 8 here. I wish this was a blue. I wish this was a blue. I don't like what they're doing. I feel like they've really found their rhythm now, and they're just like the amount of auras that they're playing is honestly starting to get silly. Why would we... Tunic, that's a good question. Mistake. No, I made a mistake. Quite honestly, I just made this mistake. I've been playing for almost 3 hours now. Man, these turning points. How many more do you have in your deck? Dude, stop. Wait, didn't he use his... Yes, it's a third one. The next attack is gonna hurt. Gonna draw a card on the edge of their seats. Whew. Yeah. You know what? This may be the new meta. If this is the new meta, I'll just play Rhinar. You can't fatigue Rhinar. Well, you can. But if you want to block, Rhinar's happy. That's why I had to take a break from RKO at locals. So many grindy games that just went to time a lot. True. I mean, that's a fair point, right? 14? Outrageous. Verdun's dead. Is Mitch doing like the witch is dead stance? Yeah, we'll keep this there. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. So that's a lot of aura gone now, but what scares me is that they still have... Well, they played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Alright, so they have 3 left. They played 3 reds and 2 yellows, okay. Can they recur them? I think they can, right? I'm kind of worried to keep playing Auxilia right now. Lots of decks, I think, are swapping the playstyle that aren't as favorable to him. Really? Okay. You know what? I'm glad that they're using the Crown of Providence here, because that makes my Command & Conquer on their next turn much more potent. Potent. This does no damage, again, because just to be continued. You think Mario is on the top? I think Mario could probably be a very good meta contender. Actually, I'm not into drum and bass, so we're gonna switch it up. Go to the next album. The surprise is the suspense is killing me, not the surprise. I mean, they are preventing a lot of damage here, but what's the trade-off, right? I mean, you can't just get endless value out of this, right? There's got to be a trade-off. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You know, that doesn't block very well. A wise man once said, if it blocks for 2, don't block with it. I think Sleepy is meant to be basic format. You think so? I've been beating Sleepy pretty well on this deck. So basically Command & Conquer does 4 damage now. I'm questioning RKO. Simply because he seems like a better IO right now? I don't know. I'm coping at the moment. I'm coping. It's gonna... I mean, dude, how many heroes did we claim this year? Like, there's so many Living Legend heroes. Like, Aurora went this year. Azalea went this year. I mean, honestly, if we had a bit more time, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Kayo go as well. Mario's damage, true. And disruption. Wait, the Mistveil Heroes... Did the Mistveil Heroes LL this year? I think New did, right? But Zen was gone last year. And Enigma was gone as well. Okay, leaking 1 damage again. I'm not liking these 1 damage leaks that I'm doing. They could have like 1 big attack and just slap me like crazy. I have to present damage that they can't ignore. So we still have mocking blows, but I'm leaking damage and it's not good. Enigma LL this year? Really? So Aurora, Azalea, Dash, Enigma, Kano, New Viserai, Zen. What a bloodbath.
Finish him.
What a bloodbath. I have to block better. I have to block better. I've already used all of my defense reactions though. I thought it was last year. Eight heroes is nice. Oh, it's all a blur? Yeah. It's all a blur. I don't want to use, but I can't let them recur an aura. It's that simple. I can't let them recur here. I have to block this. It's costing me my headpiece, but I can't let them get an aura back. Kassai is looking very good, right? I'm just fat decking, Mitch. I'm just fat decking. I got fatigued on Saturday at my armory by Pleiades. It was a very different deck, but I was like, what if it's the same deck? And I wasn't going to take that chance. I wasn't going to take it. We added 13? Wait, so we lost 8 and we added 13. Does that math? Wow, that's a lot. RVD, funnily enough, my best Kassai was in RT January since no one knew how to deal with me. As anything new for... I got demolished by Kassai in the RTN season. They played so freaking well into me. Okay, so... Cool. I mean, Chrysophone Core, I like it. Give me your recursion cards. What are you guys planning for RTN? What looks like everybody... Target Brute Hero, they don't... Oh! Rude? Mario? Of course, Mitch. I mean, if the day you are off an assassin, I'm gonna give you a phone call and be like, dude, do you need to talk about it? 3-4 per set, 4 sets a year, plus new heroes from submit. So yeah, I mean, that mass, yeah. Between Jarl, Victor, or RKO, you actually considering your RKO, James? What gives him the edge over the other... What gives him an edge over the other what can I can't say it. Brutes. Lyeth is having a bit of a moment. Bang could be good, yeah. So you want to keep those shelters in your deck. What am I doing here? Huntsman is nasty. If Huntsman goes off, it's not a good time. I think I'm gonna use outside interference and then claw into Nimby. Not an ideal play on my side, but there's no way I can gain more life here. It's gonna be Dio and Kayo taking off. I think Kayo's looking very strong. Oh, I can't use my hero ability. I got bamboozled. I got bamboozled. Tempted to play Slippy. I mean, if you gotta invest, right? I think Dio is a good bet as well. I think it may be, well, fatigue deck against Dio, Ozilio, and maybe Kayo. Huntsman is a real threat. Right? Like, this is such a nice card. Like, honestly, it's a stunning card. He really did her justice. Like, there's a reason why they're looking. Short Kings rise up. Lions! Let's go! I don't like Dio because too many of my locals know how to fatigue her and I struggle a bit too much there, Dot. I think she has a problem that she can be fatigued. I do think there is that issue. Especially in RKO, I am quite comfortable into her, actually. I have enough defense reaction, so unless I slip, I can probably... Yeah, and especially if a lot of fatigue decks come out, it may be an issue, right? But I still maintain, like, Reinhardt could... If we see a lot of fatigue decks coming out, Reinhardt could be a choice. I mean, it depends what kind of fatigue deck it is. Like, if the fatigue decks are trying to mill you, then it's a problem. But if the fatigues just try and block you, then Reinhardt could be a contender. Azalea 2.0, Lyeth is extremely into it. Ironically, Reinhardt, I told you. Ah, yes, Reinhardt copium. Eno is coming. Dude, I got my Golf Reinhardt. Just give me a reason to play him. Opponent has disconnected. No! We don't want to end the game like this. Come back, friend. Where are you? Are you there? Makatam, how are you? Good to see you. First time chatter. Good to have you. That's a cute little kitty. Wait, is Lyeth similar to Azalea? Might need to check. Yes, apparently that's what they're saying. It's just Azalea with more hoops. Oh, Valda. Valda, actually, yeah. I'm torn because for Sleepy I need 2 just a nick, 3 Kiss of Death, 3 Toxin, 2 Persuasive. Well, maybe you can borrow it, right? Maybe somebody will lend you the cards. It's brute time to cope, yes. Yes! Finger Pyramid of Evil Contemplation. Yes! Give me the copium! Give me the copium! We will have all of that. Like, the cope comes around once a year, right? And you're like, can I cope on this hero? And then you play a few games and like, nope. By the way, this counts as a win for me because I'm lower life than them. Maybe while we wait, somebody could give me some channel points to open up a pack. The box I opened today was trash, but it only cost me 25 quid. So you know what? I'm happy. There we go, Mitch. My man. My man. Any preferences? Way, 7-stream streak, Mitch. Thank you. James, I have Gem Pack 3 or Gem Pack 2? As for packs, I have Super Slam, The Haunted, Everfest, Bright Lights, Rosetta. Haunted? We'll do it. 3? Alright. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Come on. Come on. Wait, why is the camera not reacting? What happened? Oh! There we go. Fixed. Well, it's super laggy, but it's fixed. We're going for the Haunted first. Gem Pack 4? Ah, some good stuff, I hope. Right. Mark of the Funnel Web. Mark with Magma. Cut Deep. I haven't opened up one of these in a while. Skull the Canal. It's a bit laggy, sorry. I don't know why. Sworn Vengeance. Take a Stab. Leapfrog Vocal Sack. Without the Dragon. Throw yourself at them. Out it. And a rare is a Art of the Dragon Fire. Rare or higher is a rare. Rare. Pick up the point. Ooh. In foil. And the Mark of the Huntsman and a Fang. Too bad. Gem Pack 3. Gem Pack 3. Look, it's the lady. It's the lady. Alright. A Cruel Ambition. Nice. And this is... Oh! Cold Foil Moment Maker. Nice. The reflection doesn't really show. There we are. Nice. Nice. Let's sleeve that right up into a little pack. Little sleevey. Sleevey sleeve. This is actually a better hit than what we had in the box. Alright. My opponent is not coming back. My opponent gave up. So I'm gonna say we'll leave it there. Right, I get a win. This win counts. Round of applause for our opponent. I got a win today. I got a win. Where's the tracker records? There we are. 1 and 2. Alright. Guys. Oh, you did, Todd. Congrats. Alright, team. I'm off for now. Why is it so bright? Something reset. There. This is where it's supposed to be. Anyway, I'm off for now. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I really, really appreciate it. As almost every week, I will be back live tomorrow, same time, same place, for some more Flesh and Blood gameplay and some more pack openings, if you so would like. As I said, A Pound of Flesh Season 2 is currently being filmed, recorded. If you haven't listened to that yet, it's on my YouTube channel. I absolutely 100% recommend it. Have some great guests like Jape Clements. My scripted video is about 70% done. I'm working a little bit every day on it. Should be hopefully done by the end of the week and then either release over the weekend or early next week. Working on Season 4 of the League as well. Doing some streaming, just all the good stuff, and I hope to see you soon. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic evening, and yeah, hope to see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself and somebody else if you can, no matter where in the world you are. Until then, bye-bye, friends. Bye.